Trump said the US would meet North Korea with fire and fury like the world has never seen. Kim said the US would pay 1,000-fold for its heinous crimes. Trump called Kim Rocket Man. Kim called Trump a barking dog. Trump then tweeted, Kim Jong-un of North Korea, who is obviously a madman who doesn't mind starving or killing his people, will be tested like never before. Kim called Trump a mentally deranged US dotard, prompting millions to Google the word dotard. Trump responded, why would Kim Jong-un insult me by calling me old when I would never call him short and fat? Kim said, a nuclear button is always on my desk. Trump responded in a tweet saying, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un just stated that the nuclear button is on his desk at all times. Will someone from his depleted and food-starved regime please inform him that I too have a nuclear button, but it is a much bigger and more powerful one than his, and my button works. Kim then said, my dad's a policeman and I'm nuclear-proof anyway, so there. Trump then said, your dad's a poopy head and I'm everything-proof times a million no returns. Kim then said, your maternal hamster smells like elderberries, an insult which lost much in translation. Trump responded by saying, it takes un to know un, a joke which is much funnier written down. These are the men who this morning discussed the fate of the Korean Peninsula, home to 75 million people. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not the leaders we need, but perhaps they are the leaders we deserve. At a time when global communications is a stinking cesspool of social media rage, this is what emerges. My social media feed is full of people who know how peace will emerge on the Korean Peninsula, and yet they cannot properly use the word there. They're misusing their theirs and would have no clue how to spell that sentence, but they know how to usher in world peace. Trump and Kim are just the incarnations of how our online interactions generally go. Social media seems to be about yelling at avatars of real people. Like this social experiment where New Yorkers were encouraged to boo a picture of a baseball player who had just left their team.
Boo! You suck! Boo, Robinson, you should have stayed here. Winners is in New York, not in Seattle. Boo! Boo!
But when they actually met the player in the flesh, it was a different matter.
That was awesome. Maybe try it again.
Should I try it again?
Yeah.
How you doing, Robbie? Welcome back to New York.
Try doing it one more time.
Boo! Stay in Seattle. We don't need you in New York. Hey! How are you?
Good. How you doing? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh! Whoa!
How you doing? Thanks for the boo.
Yeah, no problem. I won't boo you. I won't boo you. I won't actually boo you. I'll be rooting for you to play well, but not win.
And this is our great hope. Trump and Kim, after all their words, got together this morning face to face, and that is a tremendous achievement. Who knows if their accord will bring lasting change, but this has to be the way forward, treating one another as human beings, and if possible, getting face to face. It's the way of peace. It's what God did. He came into our swirling cesspool, he absorbed the rage and the insults, and in response, he offered his face. Of course, we struck it, yet nonetheless, he rose again to turn the other cheek, to offer relationship once again. If we receive that relationship, that really is world peace. And it might even trickle into our online interactions. Unless you're a dotard. It's the 12th of June, this is Speak Life, and you're watching the livecast.